Hello, everyone's. I am here for the Have and the Have-Nots, Season 7, Episode 7. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, let's just discuss how the bank manager, Lloyd, is just giving out everybody's information all willy-nilly. Now, granted, I know that Catherine and Jim, they have, some stock in the bank, but that doesn't give you access to my bank account. There is no reason that you need to know what's going on in my bank account, how much money I got in there, what I've been spending my money on. But he tells Jim that he can't transfer the money because it's in Candace's name. Veronica, she set up the whole thing because she said that she was trying to, stash some money because she was divorcing David, and he didn't think that something... He's like, you didn't think that was something you needed to tell me? I was like, no, because that's not none of your business. What Veronica got going on over here? See, this is what is really irking my nerves about Tyler. It's like, really, you think that the bank manager, every time somebody that in your inner circle or somebody that you know has some transaction going on, that he got to stop and tell you first, this man is running a bank. That was none of your business, but he out here telling everybody, I'll be quick and fast and in a hurry to go sue the whole entire bank and make the bank mine. This man been out here giving out all my information. He been telling Jim, he been telling Catherine, all my information. Just because you have stock in the bank don't mean you have access to my account. So this is what I'm talking about Tyler. I got to go over here not only and watch the show, but then I got to say how it would work in the real world. I got to go over here and tell everybody, okay, this is how it should have been done. This would have made more sense. Justin over here getting raped. Y'all know, each season, somebody got to get raped on one of Tyler Perry's show. It just has to be raped. This time, it's Justin's turn to get raped. The thug crew that Veronica didn't hire, they didn't rape the doggone stew out of him. He didn't passed out. And eventually, one of the officers come in and look directly at the dudes what did you do to him? There was a whole set of dudes over here. Why the thug crew got to be the one that did it? Granted, the way he fell, it looked like they would have something to do with it. But he's like, man, we ain't nothing to do with that. He was trying to pull his situation out, and we don't get down like that. Even though we was the one that was up here raping and beating on this man right quick. I need Tyler to stop with all the rape scenes that he has going on with these shows. So, basically, Jim breaks into Hannah's house. He's threatening people like he always does. He didn't call Candace and Hannah out of their name. I'm like, after I done told you stop calling my child that name, I would have been rocking your head. First, I've been rocking your head because you done came up into my house unannounced. That you trespassing at this point. If I had a gun, I could shoot you at this point. But they didn't. It's y'all need to have been doing less talking and start rocking Jim's head. Now, he's calling Hannah out her name and this is when really Benny should have been rocking his head. This man that called your mama a bitch. And you just sitting there. No ma'am, no sir, nuh-uh. You should have been rocking his head. You should have been getting any and everything that was in reach that you can list up and start getting it. I needed him to have several black eyes. I needed him to have a few cracked ribs. I needed him to be getting hit over the head with a vase. I needed him to be hit old dude from Bastard out of Carolina. When they found out the old dude was up here whipping on Bones, and all the other dudes lifted dude up, and Uncle came back, reared his leg all the way back, and kicked dude all up in the face region. I needed Benny to do something like that to Jim. But Jim gets this drug out of the house, and there's not a scratch on him. We didn't even put a trickle of blood. His outfit was not ripped just a little bit. Now, one neighbor came outside to wonder why this black man is pulling this white man up out of the house. I was like, that just don't make no sense. This man then got thrown over the couch several times. Benny then kicked him all up in the ribs, then hit him all in the chest, but he don't have not a trickle of blood, no busted nose, hair disheveled, outfit button all looking crazy, none of that. Jim just gets up and walks away. But now Hannah's talking about some, oh, Benny, oh my goodness, you bleeding. You the one told him, Benny, go get him. You wasn't worried about Benny and all, his sutures and all that stuff, but you was ready for him to rock on Jim's head. Like, it should have been more rockation. I know that is not a word, but like right now, it's like, it should have been more. All this mess that Jim done did to y'all, and then he had some thugs come out here and stab Benny, and he keep on saying he gonna do it again. Y'all should have been vase cross the head, kicking ribs, kick all in the face, kicking in the back, something. I needed more, but I didn't get that, and I was very disappointed. Broderick tells Rocky that he's leaving because he can't go back to his hometown. Like, I can't go back to Mexico. That's one thing I cannot do. I believe he's from Mexico, but wherever he's from, he can't go back there. Rocky's saying, like, we just need to wait. We need to just give Candace up. I'm finna tell them any and everything. We don't need RK. We can't get a hold of him. We don't need RK right now. We can give up Candace. He's like, bruh, no. I'm finna chuck the deuces and I'm gonna be out of here. But my thing is, why isn't Rocky mad at Broderick? You should have gave them a kind of signal, like, dude, like, the FBI, secret agent, there's this, like, dude from, like, what's it called? The Attorney General's office. He knows about what's going on. He didn't give y'all the heads up, so now he didn't brought y'all all into this mess. Like, y'all was stupid in the first place for keeping those tapes with all this, like, illegal activity that y'all had going on. Them tapes should have been, every time y'all did something, tape erased. But no, y'all want to keep evidence of y'all illegal activity. Y'all wouldn't have had no evidence. He wouldn't have no evidence on y'all. But now y'all out here being stupid. But Rocky not mad at Broderick for not like, hey dude, you should have told us. He ain't thinking about that. He just thinking about taking Candace down. Catherine comes showing up like, where are you going? He's like, I gotta leave. Like, attorney generals, they are after me. I can't stay around here. They trying to take me to go to jail. They trying to lock me up about that prostitution ring. RK just ran from, the attorney general's secret forces, even though that was stupid. They should have been right outside the door in case somebody tried to leave. But he was able to do hop, skip, jump, and do all kind of acrobatics and left. That was stupid. But Candace, not Candace, her name, Catherine, talking about, it's going to be okay. I got a safe haven for you, I got this. I was like, what you got? This is the Justice Department. This is the Attorney General. This ain't no local. We on national level right here. This ain't no local stuff where you can just call a judge and get this dismissed. We talking about the Justice Department, but she talking about I got this. Jump a couple leaves. So they let Veronica go because they have bigger fish to fry. Candace, because they know, which is Candace, because they know that, like, the dude that she had blow up David's back and kill Erica, they know that she will eat dude alive. So, even though she was involved in a murder, we need to get Candace so we can, we need to take Charles down by way of Candace. So we gonna get this woman that was involved in a murder. We just gonna let her go on scot-free. That's what they did. She called Davis, was speaking in basically in code like, they picked me up. I need you to come get me. They have nothing on me. Come get me right now. Make sure that boy is up out of my house and he not stealing it. And I'm like, really? The FBI is working with, like, the dude that works for the Attorney General for some reason. They over her speaking out in the open about how they trying to take Candace down. But, like, you just speaking out in the open. Now, like, granted, this is the, the Justice Department, all this stuff. But, like, what if somebody had to come in and testify against somebody and they was there and bam, boom, bam, they heard Candace's name. Well, I guess they didn't say Candace Young, but, like, it's y'all speaking all out in the public. It's some random dude sitting there. Like, really, like, what if somebody who, the janitorial system had to been listening in on it? It was just, like, some Tyler Perry mess. Wyatt, Colin, Jeffrey, Hyde talking about killing everybody in the house. And nobody is paying attention to this man. Granted, he is high right now, and, we not listening to you. You high, but this is multiple times where he has said, I'm going to kill some people, and nobody's taking him seriously. It ain't going to be until somebody is shot and dead, they're going to be like, oh snap, we should have been paying attention. But, like, if he was really going to kill somebody, he had Catherine, Jim, Veronica, and David all in one room, and he had a gun in his hand, and he didn't do anything. That was can't talk. Tyler Perry, he could have done something right there, but he didn't. Now the hospital calling, talking about some Justin was in an accident, you the next of kin, but he's like, I'm not the next of kin. We're like, well, if you're not the next of kin, I can't tell you what's going on. That was really stupid. I'm like, how you like, he in the hospital. You gonna want to know what's going on, because for some reason, after all this man and done, pull guns on you multiple times, put a gun on your daddy, pull the trigger, beat up Madison, destroy Madison's car, tried to give your mama and Melissa, and you still keep on going around this man. But now, I gotta go find out what's wrong with Justin. He in, pain and all that stuff. And no, granted, I am his only next of kin. I need to go see what's going on with this man. Getting on my nerves. The new dude is working for Charles. He basically said they know what's going on, so we need to get her out the back door, put her in the trunk like she's some groceries. I like, really? We gonna stick Candace in the trunk of a car like she's some groceries? Landon, he gets fired because he wasn't able to do the impossible. I was thinking that Landon was off the show this season anyway, because we ain't seen nothing of Landon, so this is a way to get rid of the storyline. Okay, Landon's gone. I guess sooner or later Charles is gonna be gone too, because if he ain't with Candace, then what's the point of him being on there? I guess they can still have him on there as the president if he's still gonna be able to be president, even though he was with a prostitute or known prostitute who's out here robbing folks. I don't know. Tyler Perry writing in Tyler Perry land. Veronica's talking about sending Jeffrey off to the mountains of Utah so he can be cured of his gayness. And David's like, that is not going to work. That stuff does not work. Well, it worked for his father. He's like, what do you mean? Worked for his father? I ain't gay. No, his real father. Veronica wanted somebody to kill her. At this moment, she wanted to die. You can't tell me no otherwise. Why would you tell this man who you tried to kill multiple times, mind you, that he not the father of this man that he loved, is his son? And it turned out his father is gay. He was your colleague. I couldn't get pregnant. I cheated and I got pregnant. Got to do by bam. Do you still want to be together? And he's like, no, I want to get close to you. Why? Because I want to do what I said I was going to do, which is kill me. And she's like, oh. So he throws her into the water. He's choking her for a little bit. He get to drown her. But I'm like, first of all, she wasn't underwater long enough to drown. She gonna act like she dead until you get to being distracted. Then she gonna pop out the water and she really gonna come for you. But I'm like, really? Anyway, Tyler Perry thinking, it just didn't make no sense. He had her underwater for maybe 5 seconds, and then it's she was just floating there. No, Veronica may have, she been out here I know that somebody's going to try to kill me one day, so I need to have different techniques so I can survive. I can hold my breath for 3 minutes, and they're going to think I'm dead. Lastly, Candace tells Jim she's going to give him his money back. And I was like, I think that Jim was going to keep on talking his way out of not having his money. Because, Jim is mad disrespectful. He just be saying anything. He says, I'm going to give you money back. I'm going to need you to stop threatening my brother, because I'm going to need you to do this. Just give me my money back. Well, I need your account number. Give it to me. How about that? See, I don't know how is she going to give him this money, because, look like her and Charles is over. She can't stay there no more because, it's bad for his image. We got to get rid of her and distance ourselves from her. So that was basically the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a new video, you'll be notified. If you're returning, you're a family member, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.